Good evening, this is Hutch here, in rather an unusual place. You're used to seeing me at Clifton catching stingrays. Well, we're not in Clifton today, and we're certainly not catching stingrays. I'm here in Foshan in China. Foshan is a sister city to another city called Guangzhou. It's rather like Brighton and Hove or Napier and Hastings. The two cities are together. So I'm in the middle of China, and Chinese people love parks, and this is the most beautiful park imaginable. You can see there's water behind me. I could definitely go fishing here. I could probably have the best days fishing of my entire life. It's a large lake. It's a carp angler's dream. There are carp in here like you've never seen before. Now in a minute I'm going to take you, we're actually going to go over the other side. Over there I'm going to show you the local carp population. Only I'm not going to take you to show the carp. The carp will actually come and show themselves to you. It's an unbelievable sight. You can see I'm dressed all casual. The temperature at the moment is about 37 degrees. It's 20 to 7 in the evening. Extremely hot and sticky, and very nice too. Although I wouldn't mind a few degrees off. Anyway, as I say, in the lake here we have an anomaly. In Australia, koi carp are considered one of the 4 most hated fish imaginable. I think it's next to the box jellyfish, the blue octopus and the stonefish. Next to them they've got koi carp. They hate them. They breed like rabbits. In New Zealand we've got a simple cure for them. The authorities have just declared koi a noxious fish. If you catch one on a rod and line, by law, you have got to kill it. In Asia, it is totally opposite. They love koi carp. They have millions of them. No matter where you go, if there's a pond, they'll have koi carp in them. People have them at home. Big fish like this in tanks at home. Well, it is just so nice to go along to a park like this, and I'm going to take you there in just a couple of minutes time, and you will see what the locals think of them. Mums and dads bring their little kids down here to feed them. Granddads and grandmothers bring their grandchildren down here to feed the fish. Everybody loves koi carp. I hope at the end of this video you may possibly understand why. Just a little pan round the lake. As you can see, it is a very big lake, and look at that glorious sunset. So we better hurry and go and see if we can catch some fish. Only catch them on camera, not with a rod and line. Catch you in a minute. Okay, you carp fishermen in England, you want to catch some carp, you're going to put some ground bait down. So we use this sort of stuff. This is what we call ground bait. Okay, just that close, not too close. Okay, let's see what happens. See if we can get a couple of fish up. Just put a few in. That's into the little fish. Keep it on them front. So you've gone carp fishing. You put your ground bait in, bait your hook, and you decide to go fishing. Okay? You might find you've got a few fish in the swim. hard to decide which ones. If you look at carefully, you'll see that they're not all koi. Look at the dark one out there. You'll see that they're not all koi carp. Okay, fun? This is magic. I've fished in a lot of places in the world and I've loved it. But I've never brought fishing to me quite like this. There are thousands of them here.
Hello, Uncle.
Look. Hello. Okay.
Say hello to Uncle.
Hello.
Cindy, say hello to Uncle.
This is better than looking at carp. Okay, fun. I have a fish. Let's see if we can keep them here for a while. Have you ever been fishing like this? And believe me, among them there are some very big fish. There would be fish here 4 or 5 kilograms. So there you go. Excuse me, I'm getting wet. In England they would pay hundreds of pounds to buy fish like these. Here, totally free for everybody. Keep your eye on the fish, fun. Yeah, look at this, isn't it beautiful? It's gorgeous. And don't think I've got them all, there's another big bunch of them up there and there's another big bunch of them up there. But I'm being very generous with food, so I'm perhaps being a bit greedy. Probably the best fed carp in the world, I would think. Absolutely beautiful. What a way for a sunset. Gorgeous. Oh, what a fantastic experience. You just cannot beat this. Chinese people are so friendly. Everybody joins in. I've just given the last of that food to a little child to throw in. This is just magic. I can't think of anywhere else in the world where I've had an experience like this. So, yeah. Thanks very much. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you later. Right, hi, Hutch again. That was just a little introduction. Unwittingly, the end of the video got a wee bit spoiled. The sunset was changing all of the camera settings for me, so by the time I actually packed up with the sun behind me, all of the settings had gone mad on the camera and all you could see was the sun and nothing else. Well, I just thought I'd finish off because there was something really lovely that happened that night. First of all, that's the first time I've ever sat with a group of total strangers around me and done a live video. And of course the funny part was is that they weren't New Zealanders or people of European heritage, they're all Chinese people. Most of them couldn't understand a word I was saying, but I did have one lady alongside of me with a little child, and you would see I actually gave them a bag of food to keep the cart feeding. It turned out afterwards when we'd finished, the lady could actually speak English, and I was just so annoyed. There was nothing I could do about it. I would love to have talked to her on camera. But anyway, her husband was kind enough to let me have a photograph of his wife and the baby. They were lovely people. But with the videos I'm taking here in China, there is one thing that is really special, and it stands out to me every time. It stands out to me every day, no matter where I go. And that is how friendly the people are. It is just amazing. I've never been anywhere in the world that's like it, where total strangers come up to you and they want to talk to you. All right, they can only speak a few English words, but they want to use them to see if they work. It is a lovely sensation. Sometimes it gets quite emotional. That was a glorious evening. The carp were very cooperative, and I'm sure many of you that actually viewed the video will be very surprised to see carp in such huge numbers. So this is one of my favourite spots. I come here about 2 or 3 times a week. I never tire of it. It is absolutely beautiful. It's a mass of greenery at the moment. When I first arrived in China 2 months ago, most of the flowers were out, but they're pretty well died off now because of the heat. The daytime temperatures are averaging 36, 37 degrees, and that really is quite powerful. But it's a beautiful place. There are huge lotus beds to have a look at. They're all dead now as well. But taking all that to one side, it is just the beautiful people, and the children are adorable. Always well behaved, always well dressed, very smart, very polite. So anyway, this is a secondary ending to that movie. So thanks very much for watching and for listening. I hope you have enjoyed the experience.